5 of you swads. If I can get back up to 40 troops, I'll be happy. And I don't care where they're from, who they are, or what they fight for. They will not trade with me here at Tadsamesh. I'm being tailed, aren't I? No, that's Billy and... Actually, that's Billy and Oyan. Hang on. Tasks? I'm not interested right now, sorry. Villagers have joined the battle on your side. I mean, I'm not taking a side in that. Sorry, but no. Mercenary cavalry. I can hire 4 of you for 2,000 dinars. 6 for 2,700. I can't afford that. If I do that, then I'm essentially bankrupt, aren't I? Close enough too. If I go to the goods market, can I sell this? I don't need that. I was going to try to use it, but I guess any coin I can get in is better than what I've got right now, which, truth be told, seems to be a bit of a lack of food problem. Do I really have this little food? I mean, it would help if I organised my inventory to have my food here, but... Well, alas, I just haven't, have I? Let me reorganise this properly, and then... Well, and then I can see what I can do, really. Cabbages I'll take. Done. Right, go to Sambuja. No one's willing to join the party. What about in Rebach? 5 men. Yes, good. Right, go to Ismirala. No one at Ismirala. I shall go to the Nordlands and try and hire some raiders. I'm just going to have a smorgasbord of random troops now. That's all I'm going to have. I mean, what more can I have? I had knights and everything, but... Well, I just don't anymore, do I? Huh? Forest bandits? Chase them down if you can. Deserters. Swadian man-at-arms. Following me. Oh, because they can team up. Right. Yes, turn round and fight the man-at-arms, because screw it. I believe Swadian man-at-arms are cavalry, aren't they? Yes, they are. And I have a bunch of rabble. Yeah, Swadian man-at-arms are good. Who are you? You're not a man-at-arms, are you? Bloody hell. I'm being hounded by Swadian cavalry. Okay, yeah, this is, Yeah, I'm retreating. Screw that. All of my men died and were wounded to none of theirs. Alright, here. Swadian men-at-arms are far superiorly upgraded to the rest of my troops. Ah, right. Matheld, talk. Happy about the choice of companions, content with your style of leadership, and content with the general state of affairs. Yeah, you're not too happy that I keep fleeing. But honestly, what the hell do you want me to do? Our men got decimated. Why are the lords heading to Tyr? Is it the tavern? Caravan guards. I don't need those. I just need to rebuild my army from the ashes of what it was. Which I just did try to do, but we got absolutely flattened and I got left with very little of who I actually had as troops left. Do I want to head up this way? I don't know if there's going to be sea raiders or anything up here, so we'll see. Nord warriors. I'm just going to pay you off, however many there are of you. I don't know, because I didn't even see you, because you're hidden in the trees. 7 of you? 7 of you. 7 Nord warriors. Screw that. Let's fight. I have 17 fit for battle against 7. This can't be that hard. There they are. Look at them. Ow. What the fuck? What? They have ranged weapons. You kidding me? Leave. Alright, here. Take the payment. I'm not fighting that. That's bullshit. Never have fucking projectiles when you're on my side, but no. When you're fucking around with me, you've got all you need to fuck me over entirely, and in every single way you can. You know what? Matheld, talk. Nah, you know what? I might be a bit hasty, but I will get rid of you soon, I think. I'm starting to get annoyed with your moaning about retreating. Because generally a rabble shitty force like this can't fight its way out of a wet paper bag, and I'm stuck with it now. Right, let's go to Alderlen, get more troops. Wow, someone got indicted from the Serenid Sultanate? Right, good. 7 more men. 7 gold for cabbages, I'll pay that. Right, go to Qasim. Qasim was looted. Fine. Go through the bloody mountain pass then. I need to get a decent amount of soldiers. Where's the training field? Rebuilding your army is always a pain in the arse. Still, it gives me some time to just unplug from politics, I guess. Ah, there you go. Look at that. I'm nearly making 1,000 dinars a week. Why? Because I've got no wages to pay virtually. Can I not use the training field? 2 Swadian and a Vega recruit. Let's go. Sparring. 1. so one of the recruits stepped up. The Swadian recruit stepped up to me, huh? Alright. Sparring practice against 3. 1 Swad, 1 Nord, 1 Vega. Let's do it. Just getting gangbanged by a gaggle fuck is not the way a fight should go. Ah, parried. Okay. Troops are ready to upgrade. Yes, how many of them? 2 of them? Right, I'm just going to continuously beat on this Swadian recruit who's fit for frickin' fighting. My boy, you're not good enough. Sparring practice against 3. Job done, let's do it. Yeah. Should have backed off. Backpedaling wins fights in this game. Right then, my Swad friend. See what you can do. Actually, I'm going to try fighting in first person to see if block is more responsive, because I still do get down blocks when I'm aiming for t'other hits. It's a little bit more janky, actually. Wow, because I charged it up for a while. Alright, I think if my armies aren't ready to really learn from what I have given them, then there isn't much I can do to really help them at this point. I will admit one thing, though. The Nords are very quickly ready to become archers. And that is something I should really pay attention to with my army. Right. And a Vega footman. Right. I shall stay here for about 5-6 days and just train. Let's train against one of the huntsmen. Okay, the huntsman is down, the recruit is up. And the recruit lowered his guard to get stabbed in the dick. Well, I will take that. Some soldiers are now ready to upgrade. Sparring practice 1, Nord Huntsman, let's go. I want a 1v1 a Nord Huntsman to see how they do in melee. No, why the fuck? Why the fuck? What is this shit? Why is it doing that? Is my stick busted? Is that why it's doing this? Or is it just some other fucking bullshit? But no, whenever I flick my bloody stick upwards, it's just going poke, 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 block low. Doesn't matter what I do. It's either making me block low or fucking try a thrust, which is not what I want to do. Ugh, that's so annoying that it's just... And low, that's all you can do is low. Screw off. More sparring practice. Hello, gentlemen. Spectators. Even using the spectators as a barrier so that you can take them on one by one does not work. Okay, well, let's upgrade whoever's ready to be upgraded. More huntsmen, please. Sparring practice 2. Swati and militia, Swati and militia. You've been trained up to militia standards. You should be able to fight well. Ah. You quite clearly don't. Right. Yeah, let's have 2 randos step up to the plate. Who do we get? Huntsman and a recruit from the Nordic forces. Both of you lost. Spar with Matheld. Oof. Haha! That was a good duel. I enjoyed that. Kingdom of Swadia and the Serenid Sultanate made peace while I've been training up my troops. Just one single recruit. Let's see what you've got, peasant. Sorry, I'm just too good with a sword. Like, the speed bonus I get for my sword skills just outclasses them. Some troops are ready to upgrade. Who have we got ready to upgrade now? 5 more recruits. Right, well, I've got 9 huntsmen. I want at least 15, so I've got 15 archers, and then I will take ground forces, and whatever the hell I can get into cavalry, I'll get into cavalry. Rebuilding an army. It takes a lot of damn time. Put up a fight, lads. Sheesh. What am I paying you for? Let's try that again. I want 3 of you to attack me this time, and I shall use the 2-handed blade. Wow, I knocked one out, but then I got cracked by the other. Well, 12 Nord recruits gained 2 experience. That was enough to at least teach some of them, or one of them, actually, how to become an archer. So that paid off pretty well. Let's go with 3 Swadian militia, Vega footmen, and a Nordic huntsman, because I want the advanced classes of my troops to take me on. Yeah. Mashing overhead strikes and mashing their brains. I don't know how that worked out, but hey, if my troops want to learn from that, I'm happy. Hey, the Vega recruit finally learned how to be a footman. That's an improvement on what I just had. 2 of them, Nord recruits and a Nord huntsman. Ugh. Nope, wrong block. Even though I was swinging the camera that way, it had put up my block already. Okay, well, I'll take on 1 Swad recruit, because this is literally, I think, the 1 Swad recruit that is ready to take on a fight. Straight down in 1 strike. God. 4 of you. I have a sword and shield, though, so I could win this. I didn't win. The training didn't go very well. Did it not? I wonder why. Actually, you know what? Screw it. All of my Nords are going to be archers. Everyone else is going to be foot soldiers. If I have a lot of archers, then things can only get better for me, right? It was the Swardian militia that took me on, huh? Alright, fine. Let's fight Matheld one-on-one. Too easy. 2 Nord huntsmen, both at once. Let's do it. Haha! Victory! This may be simple training, but hey, it trains me as well as my troops. One more Nordic huntsman. Swad recruit. Ready to become militia. Good! They're slowly improving themselves. 2 of you. Swadian recruit, Nord recruit. Let's go. The basics of combat. I took them down. People got their training. Recruits ready to upgrade. Swad militia ready to become footmen. Hell yeah, if they're ready to become footmen, I'll take that. You have really grasped things pretty quickly. I appreciate that one of my soldiers is a quick learner. The rank's quicker than everyone else as a result. Ha! I should just spend all of my time sparring with my troops to get better at everything. Because it does fairly sharpish. Oh! Down he goes. I got 10 experience for knocking him out. And my soldiers gained skill. Some of the Nordic huntsmen are finally ready to become archers. This is good. I'm starting to get decent troops. Recruit, ready to become a huntsman. Right, so I've gained an archer and a huntsman. This is good, this is good. Let's keep it up. You can put up a better fight than that, Matheld. Come on. Sheesh. Right. Well, that didn't teach much. Let's fight the archer and see what happens. You're not suited for melee combat at all, soldier. Huntsman, huntsman, recruit. I have a sword and shield, therefore I will take home the win. Ah. I have advanced to level 15 by sparring with my own soldiers. They have gained good skills, and, well, hopefully some of my men have learned from their errors that they have committed during this fighting. I don't think many of my troops have learned much, but, well, I have. Tracking, pathfinding, spotting increased, because I do need to learn how to spot enemy parties slightly more. Right, more strength, more skill in pole arms, more skill in crossbows, more skill in archery. Okie doke. Back to work at the training field. 3 of you, the archer, Matheld, and a huntsman. I want the very strongest of my army this time. Haha! All of you lost to me. Everyone learn from that experience, please. One-on-one with the archer. Two-handed blade against polearm. Overhead strike. Down he goes. I learned a little more about two-handed weapons. I want to take on the Sword Footman because I haven't fought him yet. 1v1 with a sword and shield. Some soldiers are more ready to upgrade than others, but hey, I'll take having a force of 20 archers. Vega Footman ready to become Vega Veteran. That's good, I've got a veteran. He is almost ready to become Cavalry once I start getting Cavalry back. Sparring practice. Let's fight the veteran. I want to see how good you are. You're going to come in from that direction. No, you're not. Oh! He beat me to the strike. Almost, fella. Almost. You did pretty well, honestly. You did pretty well. Sparring practice against two. I want the archer and the veteran. Game. Why? Why? Just, yeah, okay. Let's take two that one. Just, yep, you wanted to switch your block? Too bad. We ain't gonna let you. We're just gonna make you get smacked one. No one else ready to upgrade? Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna go to the village of Mechin and get some villagers. 5 more troops. Yes, because that is amazingly good. Ayake has been looted. Okay, fine. Go back north to Rebark. Let's just see what I can do. I need more Vega troops because I need more cavalry. So hopefully Rebark and some Buja can provide me with about 20... 20 was ambitious. I was going to say about 10, but then for some reason my brain just went, yeah, say 20, that works. But no, 7 guys is good. I've got 48 troops. A decent army, honestly. There you go, 52 troops. So, that's my army at this point. I've rebuilt, again, from scratch, because shit hit the fan and went wrong. Let's go north to the training field and start sparring practice. I want the recruits from the Nordic villages because they need to learn fastest. Ow. Whoa, God. Well then. That was an entertaining fight. If ever I've seen one. However, here's what I want to do next. Archer. Footman. Veteran. Matheld. God help me. Ugh. Ha-ha! I hope everyone learned a lot from that. Because trust me on this, you should have done. Right. Another one ready to be a huntsman. I've got 20 huntsmen, 2 archers. And the Vega recruit, one of them is ready to be a footman. This is good. My armies are learning. I want to take on one of the archers in one-on-one. You missed. You missed your stab with the spear. You missed. I didn't move. You missed. Damn it. I lost to the archer. Oh well. Sparring practice 1. Swadian recruit, because he's still a recruit. You're obviously not getting the basics of soldiering down. You're really not getting the basics of soldiering down, lad. Right, let's spar with a Nord recruit. One-on-one tutelage seems to work best for these people. I'm going to work on standing my ground. Fight a Nord huntsman, and I'm not allowed to backpedal. Yeah, I can take on a practice fight with a random champion fighter here. There you go. Good night. You give me a lot more experience than the rest of my troops. Either way, archers, let's go. Crap. Why does it keep thrusting? I'm doing this on the fucking stick. Up, 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 up. Do a goddamn overhead swing, because it's the fucking best attack in the game. Why? Because it does a shitload of attack damage, and it isn't obscured by someone randomly having a shield like left and right. Both of you should be ashamed. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Recruits. 2 recruits ready to be Nord footmen. I am going to equip them as footmen and not as archers. Sword militia, ready to become a footman. Good. You're learning. Vega recruits, ready to become footmen. I still need better training. Nord veteran archers. I would like to see a couple of veteran archers in my army, so I want to train with these two to try and improve their lot. Yes, because stabbing me through another man stabs me and not them. God damn it, game, you just screwed me. A bunch of my recruits. Backpedaling against groups is the best way to deal with them, because honestly, you get surrounded, you get killed. Some troops are ready to upgrade. Good. So there should be. Right. Who's ready to become better troops? An odd recruit ready to become a footman. The last Swadian recruit's ready to become militia. Finally, you got the basics of soldiering. And 2 more Vega footmen. Little bit more sparring practice, I think. That's how you stab. See? Right, recruits. You might. Some more ready to upgrade. Good stuff. Who's ready to upgrade this time? One of the footmen is ready to become a veteran. Good. Good. Sparring practice against 4. The archers. The veterans. Yeah, let's go with the best of the best. And a lot of them. Yeah, I was well prepared to get knocked out there. Training didn't go very well. You mean to tell me they didn't learn anything from me knocking out one of the bloody veterans? God. Alright then. Even though that's not what I wanted, that was. We'll go with that. Oh, fuck. Game, please, just fucking don't glitch the fuck out on blocking, would you? Kind of an important factor in fucking fighting with anything other than a shield. It's one reason that I became so attached to the shield in this, because goddamn blocking is so finicky sometimes, and it just seems to some occasions fail to recognise any stick input and just realise this is where the camera's looking, therefore there's the centre, this is where this is in relation to the centre, that's where you should be blocking. And when it does that, you end up getting blocks down when you're looking up here, and all the other bullshit that goes completely fucking wrong. Sounds completely contradictory to what I'm saying, and that's the point. The game literally contradicts exactly what you tell it to do. Screw it, I'll take on 4 of them. Right, step back, swing overhead. I knocked down 2 of them. I'll take that. The training went quite well. They gained a minute amount of experience, and for some reason, that was enough to upgrade some of them. So I've got another archer, which is good. The recruits, 1 more ready to be a footman. Vega recruit, 1 more ready to be a footman. Alright. Bloody hell. I think it's about time we did some raiding. I've got enough troops to do a raid. Not a raid on a village, mind. I'm talking caravans here. So I need to be near Kudan, really. Tismir got looted again? Oh, hang on. Tundra bandits. How many? 14. How many? Village farmers. Yeah, let's attack the Tundra bandits. Hang on. Village farmers, village farmers. Yeah, just chase down the Tundra bandits. They're faster than me. Oh, of course, because I've got... Yeah, I see the problem. My speed's, like, horrendous. Deserters? They're still kicking around. That same band of deserters hasn't been caught yet. Wow, they've been going a while. Let's go into... Kingdom of Swadia, taking Suno from the Kingdom of the Nords. So Suno's back in... And so is Dirham. Wow, they've re-established their kingdom almost perfectly. Well, aside from Keldron Castle and Reblet Castle. Oh, and, yeah. And Vuencord Castle as well. That's also still not back in your kingdom. You're doing a lot better than the Kingdom of Vegas right now, I'll give you that. Right, back to Kudan. Visit the tavern. Nizar. I don't know you. Bunduk, I don't know you either. Mercenary crossbow. Farmer. What do you want? What's the matter? A band of brigands has taken refuge in our village. They take everything we have, force us to serve them, and do us much evil. If one of us so much as breathes a word of protest, they kill the poor soul on the spot right away. Our lives have become unbearable. I risked my skin and ran away to find someone who can help us. Why don't you go to the lord of the village? He should take care of the vermin. I did, sir, but our lord's men did not let me see him and said he was occupied with more important matters and that we should deal with our own problem ourselves. Please, you look like a man of valour and a fearsome warrior. If you have no doubt, and you have no doubt many friends and soldiers at your service. If there's anyone who can help us, it's you. Very well, I'll help. It is Uslam. Yes, the fief that I was offered. I kind of feel bad for these people, because if I'd taken the offer of Sanjay Khan, I would probably... They're not following me. Or are they? Nah, they're not brave enough to attack me, but they are brave enough to still stand their ground. Okay, how many is there? 30 bandits. Attack the bandits. Yes, because the village people want to stand against them. They're on horseback? Okay, didn't know that. I'm gonna get wrecked here because I'm gonna get pincered. Slaughter their horses and slaughter them when they fall off. See, I'm stuck fucking striking with a stab and I don't want to because it just bounces off. If an enemy has a shield, it's just boing. Good job. Good job, guys. Just get in the way of an archer. That's a sensible way to deal with it. One killed. Who died? One of the Vega footmen. Whatever. Take it as they just do. They had nothing anyway. I'll take the one volunteer there is here. He'll replace the man who died. Anyone ready to upgrade after that? Ah, yes. 4 more archers. Good enough for me. Node recruits. All of them ready to become footmen. That's good, because now I've actually got a decent fighting force. You're ready to become a Swadian man-at-arms. Hell yeah, that's my first cavalry unit. And considering that, what, 12 of these guys totally ruined my day, I'm more than happy to have them brought on board. Veteran. Ready to become a horseman. Now I'm starting to get a decent amount of troops. At least a decent amount of good troops. How many of the recruits are ready to be... Come on. Grasp the basics of soldiering at least. I'm giving you a chance to do that. Ah, the arena door's locked. I'm being attacked by bandits. I'm being surrounded. Fuck off with the stabbing. Why is it always just locking into stabs? I ain't blind, fella. course you weren't going to survive anymore. Done? 50 dinars a head. Good enough. What's your story? Greetings, I am Nizar. No doubt you will have heard of me. Don't think so. You have not. Then perhaps you will have heard of my steed who cuts across the Calradian plains like a beam of moonlight, or my sword, a connoisseur of blood of the highest-born princes of this land. I am a warrior by profession, but perhaps you may have also heard of my prowess as a poet who can move the iciest of maidens to a swoon. You really think that highly of yourself? I'm not even reading the next line. Which reminds me, somewhere out there in the city is a rather irate husband. I don't suppose you might consider helping me leave town. Nah. Actually, that's a point, hang on. I forgot that you can do that when you talk to your companions. Morale 82, enthusiastic. Content with the style of leadership and happy about the state of affairs. So I have permanently basically scarred my relationship with you by retreating from combat. It wasn't necessarily a retreat from combat, by the way, it was I got knocked out twice while raiding a village, so there's that. Take the troops. Just out of curiosity, my overall party now is, what, mostly tier 2, tier 3 troops? So it's still weak-ish, I just need to kind of work on it a little bit more. And since I'm not in good health, sparring is the safest way to do it. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised the Vega recruits took so much from that fight. Let's do that again. If they're taking that much from the fight between us, then I want to train them up. Jesus, that was a nice parry. Ah, I got beat. No one learns anything because I got beat. That mechanic kind of pisses me off, because it should be essentially each blow that's landed in the fight, each block, and, well, a few other factors, I think, would actually dictate how much someone takes from it. Like, I'm pretty sure that in reality, if a swordsman in an army had a match with their leader, with training weapons, and the leader got smacked around, the soldiers would still learn quite a bit. Or are they too busy laughing to learn anything? In which case, they might have a better time meeting the headsman's axe, which I can almost guarantee will happen. If... Bloody hell. If they don't learn anything. That was actually a challenge. I enjoyed that fight quite a bit. No one learned anything. No one learned sufficient skill from that fight. 4 more guys. Let's head north. Ah, Sea Raiders. Tundra Bandits, actually. That's a lot of Noyans. Please tell me you're not raiding. Ah, god. Oh, wait, it's Dundush Noyan. That's why. I've been told about you. You're a dishonourable little shit, aren't you? I am Dundush Noyan, a vassal of the Kurgit Khanate and the Lord of Distar Castle and Shulus. I know your name, and from what I hear, I'll warrant that many a grieving widow knows too, but that's no concern of mine. Tasks? Sanja Khan. I'm not interested in being a mercenary, sorry. I mean, I think I've elevated myself beyond mercenary status, haven't I? Take an action. I thought I had no prisoners, so why is that option there? Select a book to read. I don't have books. Yeah, because this character is Notorious for their good reading. On a rating of -38. Oh, man, that's pretty bad. What's up with the morale, though? Okay. Okay, so food variety needs to be improved upon. I need to go to a town that sells good food, and I need to buy food because I have spent days and days training without refreshing the food supply. I'm going to be running low on food. Huh? Tundra bandits. Was that 40 tundra bandits? No, 14. You're lucky that I'm so slow. Huh? Who's this? Ah, boy, Rudin. Goods merchant. Right, chicken, fish, bread, bread. That's all you've got. God damn it. I'll buy the chicken just for the morale boost it gives. It's only going to last a few days, but, you know. Wool cloth's pretty cheap here. Right, what have we got? Let's patrol along the coast a while. Right, Udinyad has one more soldier. Party morale report. Total morale of 60. Faction relations. Serenade something that are grumbling. Okay. Hard to believe that the Boyars are some of the most against me. It's going to be hard to win friends being a bandit. Huh? Sea Raiders. And they have a large amount of prisoners, so they ain't going anywhere fast. They're still faster than me, though. They are going to gang up on me if they group up, so there's that. Speed 5.5, speed 4.8. God damn it. Wait, you're stopping? Why? Come back here. Chase them until the ends of the earth, then. Because I know I can. Damn, they escaped me. For now, anyway. Cheese! Very cheap cheese. Very cheap salt and very cheap butter. Holy crap, give me all of that. Right, let's go to Verjeg and see what I can do. Right, go to the market. Trade with a goods merchant. Salt here is so ridiculously cheap, it's unreal. So is cheese and grapes. What about armor? A thick coat of plates. 54 and 18, and I've got 128 dinars. I am flat broke. Good. I'm still gaining a decent amount of money every... When the bloody hell did this happen? When did this get taken by the Kurgs? That's interesting. Wait, what? Oh, right, deal with the looters. Yeah, yeah, the ones that I did deal with is one thing. The rest of them... No, it is just what it is. Grapes for 36. I'm leaving. Okay, so... The Kurgat Khanate have Alberk Castle, somehow. They've managed to just... I think probably just encircle through the middle of this area, because the entire northern border of the Vega Kingdom is always plagued by Sea Raiders. So much so that, well, poor Fid's now there is pretty much always burnt out and in ruins, just from bandit attacks, never mind enemy kingdoms. Right, that's given me the financial capability to stay afloat. Thank God I set up a dye factory. An offer of vassalage from King Ragnar of the Kingdom of the Nords. Offering the fief of Ruvar. Decline the invitation because Ruvar is... Yeah, Ruvar's a shithole. And it's on fire. Stop offering me fiefs that are on fire, for Christ's sake. Why would I take a frickin' offer of vassalage from you if you're going to give me land that pays no tax and gets burned to the ground? Where's the benefit for that to me? Wow, salt here is expensive. I'm making a fortune. I am actually tempted just to buy some beef because of that good fortune, but I'll take a couple of packs of grain. I think that'll do it. Armor. Vega Elite Armor. 52 and 16. And that's only set like 6.6k. I like the way it looks. A Nordic Huskarl's helmet. Bassinet with nose guard. I think the Nordic helmet kind of suits Erlen better because of his Viking beard. Alright, you know what? I'm going to visit the arena for a second. Yeah, I haven't been to this one before. Will there be a tournament in any nearby towns? Suno and Praven. Well, I'm heading to Suno. Oh, Suno's under siege. Well, head to Praven then. Off we go! Join the tournament. 4 teams, 2 each. And it's all going to be lances. Yeah, thanks for the prod. It did literally nothing. Oh, god damn it. I've started the inevitable train. This is why I hate... Ow. I absolutely hate tournaments like this. Right, just to avoid the endlessness, I'm just gonna... Right, everyone's following me, so let's just get up against the wall, and then when all of the... Ow, you really hurt. Who are you? I'm not letting my focus off you, man. You know that. Okay, I've won this round. Who are you? You've got a lot of health. You do a lot of damage. Cease. Hired blade. A remarkably impressive one, if you don't mind me saying so. Because I have power strike set to a ridiculous level, I can just run at people with a lance and poke them and it knocks them out. Beats riding around in a circle for 7,000 years. 3 teams of 2. Are we on horseback again? We are. Boy, do I suck on horseback. That's a woman. Is that Zerina? I should probably focus on them first. Oh god, I missed. Get out of the way, you absolute penis end! Received 5 damage. Thank you for knocking out my useless ally. Right, it was a sword sister. You are also probably a sword sister, I'm guessing. But whatever the case may be, this is turning into an absolute clusterfuck. This is supposed to be a jousting tournament, and it's just turning into let's poke each other with big long sticks. I have no respect for you. Nope. Ah. 16 damage. Ouch. Champion fighter. You were no one special, really. Just someone with decent skills. Piss off. Harry, go on. There, they're fighting each other now. Oh, for God's sake. Get up against the wall. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Hey. I want to kindly buzz off with that crap. Ow. Ugh. How are you blocking with that thing? There you go. Bloody hell. Ah. 4 teams, 2 each. Good. At least then it progresses fast. Right. On to the next round. Where more skullfuckeries are about to ensue, sewerly. Sewerly? Chewerly. Bloody hell. Can you tell my brain's addled by this garballard? Night, night. That really looked like it hurt, because it hit you right in the middle of your ribcage. Motherfucker. Out of the way. $90 damage to the horse and it's still up. This is a practice horse. How is a practice horse still standing after that? Blame yourself. Oh, fucking hell. Let's join in the merry-go-round where everyone goes round in a goddamn circle. Nope. Well, the veteran fighter got KO'd. Yellow team clearly going to win unless I use cheap tactics and just stab him in the back. Yes, ride into the corner where you're clearly going to get stabbed. Bloody garbage weapons. 2 teams with 1 fighter. This is a duel. Received 5 damage. I won't bloody receive any when you finally hit the wall. Go on, take a run up. I've got a shield. I can take a bloody charge. Night, night. This is the worst tournament I think I've ever been a part of. Oh, wow. You lasted a while, didn't you, mate? An ally you surely were not. Dodge back and strike. Dodge back and strike and ow. Broke away from the fucking wall. Why was my ally such an absolute useless twat? Look at this crap. Get in the corner. How are you still over there? This is a complete and utter goddamn mockery of tournament fighting. And that was Kratos as well. That was supposed to be the absolute champion, and now I'm up against a veteran fighter. I'll put a bet of 5 dinars on myself. Screw it. Okay, fine, whatever. Come on, we're going to the corner. My shield took the brunt of your strike. Now you will move into the corner. I will go around, and then we have a fight where you present nothing but your rear, and I keep stabbing you. There we go, I won the tournament. That wasn't even hard. You earn a total of 9 dinars from the clever bets you placed on yourself. Yes, I made a total of 4 dinars out of betting on the tournament. Woo. That was just the worst tournament I've ever had the misfortune to be a part of. God's sake. And now I've got to go and do it all over again by going to Suno and doing the same damn thing. Even though there is a siege going on. Break through the siege lines. Ah, the tournament is done. Or is it just a case of the arena is locked down? There you go. Fight in the next round of the tournament. 4 teams of 5. And I'm infantry this time. Okay, so Suno is a bit less about the jousting than Warband. Ow. Douchebag. Oh. My team just got ganked. Man, whoever the hell that was in the blue armour just totally took that round by storm. And it was, what, a regular fighter? Just some random pleb off the street managed to take that round so decisively. Alright. 2 teams of 4. I am infantry. They all have shields and I don't. This is unfair. Quick, hit them in the back. We can easily win if we mob them. There you go. Free victory. 4 teams of 3 and I am sword and shield infantry. My speciality. Oh god. Thanks for the backup. Appreciate it, friend. I'm not getting any knockouts here. Not like I'm not putting in the work, but I'm just not getting the reward. Teammate gets KO'd. Yeah. Stay down. Alright. 8 participants, 3 teams of 2. So there's now 6 people involved in this fight. Yeah, good night. Dranton was knocked unconscious by a sword sister, and they're the last one standing. You took on both of them on your own and walked away with a win. Oh, really bloody good though. Unfortunate. But I'll take the win. Round 5 is a duel. And it is a duel of sword and shield against... Sword and shield? Cool, it's fair. Timber. Veteran my arse. Who am I fighting? Probably that same sword sister who proved herself in the, in round 4. Let's do it. Sword and shield against lance. Oh, bollocks. Oh, God. I win. It's all about how if you can survive the initial lance charge, you've got this. Yeah. A lance can't do anything at close range. Sorry. I walk away with a win here as well. Time to ingratiate myself with one of the local lords. Count Rockabath. My name is Erlin, at your service, sir. I am Count Rockabath, a vassal, of the Kingdom of Swadia, Lord of Emirin and... Elreda? Ah yes, at last we meet. You sound like a good man to know. Let us speak together from time to time. Any tasks? King Harlaus, mercenaries... Piss off. Why is it always just mercenary contracts? I'm not interested in being a merc. Hello, Lethwin. I am Erlin. Perhaps you've heard of my exploits. I am Lethwin Farseeker, son of Hakrim the Old, who should be the king of the Nords of Calradia. I thought the kingdom of Nords was ruled by King Ragnar. I am called the Farseeker because I have travelled great distances, even by the standards of the Nords, in search of knowledge. Before I came of age, my father sent me abroad on a tour of study in the courts and universities in the lands overseas. If the Nords are to call themselves the heirs of the Calradian Empire, then they must act the part and know something of law and letters, and not call themselves content merely to fight, plunder, and drink. My father died, however, before I completed my course of study, and as I hurried home to claim his throne, my ship was wrecked by a storm. One of my father's thanes, Ragnar, seized the opportunity and spread rumours that I had died aboard. He summoned a gathering of his supporters to have himself proclaimed king and has taken the past few years to consolidate his power. So I remain in exile, except now I'm not looking for sages to tutor me in the wisdom of faraway lands, but warriors to come with me back to the land of the Nords to reclaim my throne. If Ragnar doubts my ability to rule, then let him say so face to face, as we stare at each other over the rims of our shields, for a warrior can be a scholar, and a scholar a warrior, and to my mind, only one who combines the two is fit to be king. I honestly agree with that. If you're a dumbass who's just content to start wars and start fights for no apparent reason, you are going to suffer. Let's see. You are wife to Count Clargus, mother to Count Berans, and mother to Lady Nelda. The one thing that I am really looking forward to in Bannerlord above all else is family relationships. Because in Bannerlord, because you can obviously turn on permadeath for yourself, that doesn't just mean that you can be executed by anyone who captures you. You can choose to execute every single lord you come across if you best them in combat and take them prisoner. You can just execute them as a harmless little weasel with their hands tied behind their back. Far from the most honourable way to kill them, but it certainly seems to be the only way to kill them. I still think there should be small chances put into the game in a later patch that allow you to accidentally just kill a lord in combat, because fucking hell, that never happened in the Middle Ages at all in reality, did it now? You know, it may have been the custom to capture a lord and execute them as a public showing of force, but in reality a lot more of them died in simple combat than anything else. I'd love to see that be a thing, but because of that mechanic of being able to be killed off, having children was added as a mechanic, so there is a reason to have a family. In this, you get married and you can have like a larder inventory, which is basically the equivalent of a fucking storage box. Not to mention that it also gives you the ability to consolidate your power and reputation within a certain house and family of relationships, but other than that, it doesn't really give you anything. And that's kind of the thing that gets the most in the way of bad rap. But since in Bannerlord you can have children, and then when your character dies you can apparently assume the role of those children to continue your game, it almost creates an open-endedness to Bannerlord that Mount and Blade Warband lacked. Like, I like the way it's done, in the fact that it's, yeah, sure, it's one playthrough, it's a persistent world. However, because you can die and your skills are basically not passed down to your children, it also means you can be sent back to square one in terms of your skills. Which means the game doesn't get stale, you don't become OP, and the cycle of life continues. Can I make leather from hides? 8,000 dinars. Bloody hell. How much is a wine press going to get me out of here? Minus 46 dinars a week. Yeah, that would be a stupid idea, wouldn't it? Velvet from silk and dye. Minus 201 dinars a week. Okay, that's a bad idea. What else can I do here? A weavery to make linen from flax. A weavery to make wool from... wool cloth from wool. Minus 118 dinars a week. Is there anything here that's profitable? Tools from iron? 36 dinars a week. That's bullcrap. Linen from flax? 38 dinars a week. Bread from grain? Minus 78 dinars a week? Hell no, I could actually buy that. Who rules this town anyway? King Harlaus. Right. If I make ale... 124 dinars a week on ale. That's not bad. Oil from olives. Minus 406 a week. Bloody hell. What is this place? It's a shithole. Leather from hides is literally the best. 217 for 8k. So you've just been walking into me for like 7,000 years. What's your trade? I hear you can find a good price for it in Voluka. Yeah, because South Calradia Southern Calradia is quite cold, and by that I mean here. This is quite a temperate place. Obviously cold. Obviously cold. Don't really know. Guessing it's cold because they wrap up quite warm and ridiculously hot. Duh.